Hi, so I just wanted to give an update. We're still trying to put everything together, but so we got a lot more of these taken out. What's this? Magenta, and it's full. So I guess we'll follow it around. So I don't got the corner anywhere near, but everywhere else is picked more than it was before. I'm not gonna say picked clean, because obviously, there's still spots. There we go. Where there's ones that we need. Okay, go there. Come on, go there. There. And then what about this one? That one's done. Where is it? Right there. Okay. What about this one? Okay. Right there. Okay. And then this one. Yeah. I did not know that I had those set up, by the way. It's been a long, tedious process, because we're trying to move the blues from over there to over there. It's not going very fast. Oh, come on. So I've had a busy day today. I've played how many games? I don't know how many, but I've played a lot. There we go. So, okay, so I played Dreamlight Valley. Did that twice. There's a reason for that. There was gonna be a monkey that was only gonna be there later in the day. So I logged on again and got some more dream mangoes. And now I only need 8 more. And then we'll be done with dream mangoes. And then, we'll probably still pick them up anyway. Like I do the cacto berries and almonds, because I'm trying to get them to where they are, the chest is full. I also played Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune and Pool Blitz and Golf with Your Friends. I usually call it Golf with Friends. I could have sworn that was the title of but it wasn't. It's Golf with Your Friends. Well, the only problem is that my friends don't play, or they're never on at the same time I am, so. Mostly they don't play. My sister plays it. My niece plays it. I think my nephew played it. I don't know if he still does. But, yeah. So I've had a busy day. I said I was going to do the litter boxes, and that was going to stop for lunch. And then I got on here. Well, I guess mid-afternoon snack. Not really lunch, but I'm hungry. So for breakfast this morning, way after breakfast time, I had a tortilla and turkey lunch meat with carrots on the side, and that was really good. But I think I was crunching the carrots on my video, so it probably wasn't a good thing. But you know how most YouTubers, you know, they're always polite. They never eat on camera. Well, Provost Park he tries to avoid eating on camera, but he ends up doing it sometimes. But, you know, you can't hear the crunchies and munchies of it all, you know? So, like, a lot of people love his video of the churro challenge. I can't remember what ride it was, but he had to ride it and then eat a churro, and then ride the ride and eat a churro, and ride the ride and eat a churro. And after so many churros, his stomach decided that it didn't like churros anymore. I don't remember if he actually had to go to the bathroom after that, but I think that's what ended up happening. Literally, I love their channel. You know, they're always so nice and upbeat, and you know, not putting people down. Even the time, they went on a cruise last year, I think it was, and the cruise was supposed, it was a Disney cruise, and they were supposed to go to 2 different islands, and they ended up taking the other island off the itinerary because the ship broke down or something like that. And you know, there's a lot of people telling them that, you know, this is probably the only time we're ever going to be able to be on a cruise and all that. And the can't remember what you call her, but or what you call them, and in this case it was a her. You know, that person's that's something director, activities director, I think. Anyway, something like that. She said that she was gonna, you know, make sure that everybody knew what was going on, and they, like, you know, just left everybody hanging for hours, and then all of a sudden you open up your front door and there's a note taped to the door saying that next time you come on a cruise, we'll give you a 20% discount. But the thing is that even, you know, when it was that, they didn't get, like, all angry, like you know, like you would if somebody tried to run you over, or if, you know, somebody tried to kidnap your kid or something, you know, and somehow didn't succeed. Anyway, you know, they didn't get mad. Oh, nothing like that actually happened to me in real life. It's just, you know, a scenario I came up with. I couldn't think of anything else. But yeah, they didn't get mad. They just listened to everybody, and they made sure that, you know, something got said about it without being negative, you know. And I like that. So anyway, yeah, I've had a busy day so far. I've made like 20 videos. I don't know how many. I'm downloading, or I just downloaded one of those two. I just downloaded a whole bunch of them. I've got, I think that says 4 left. I just need to name them and put them in the video folder, and then I can start actually posting them and filling in the days of March. Although I just thought of this. If I don't have one for March 17th yet, St. Patrick's Day, I might want to go and figure out a way to put a St. Patrick's Day kind of border around it, 4-leaf clovers or something. I don't actually know how to do that. I think the program I'm using, Filmora Wondershare, I'm not getting paid to advertise them. I just really like their product. Anyway, I think you're supposed to be able to do stuff like that. I just don't know how yet. So I've been using the program since last year, February, I think, 2023 February, and I really like it. I can go and take videos where it was supposed to be because I always go until I do the outro, and like maybe the internet cut out at that point, or I had to go upstairs, or whatever. Maybe there's a part in the video where I had to go and do laundry, so you're sitting there bored stupid for a minute there. I can go and take all that stuff and change it to where it doesn't look like any of that ever happened. Like one of my videos, it's got a watermark on it, but one of my videos, I went and took the whole big thing because it was like 6 hours long. It was ridiculous. But it was when I was putting the water around the lighthouse or something like that. And wait a minute. Yeah. There is a... Hey, where'd it go? That minecart obviously got crashed into a ton of times. It is not black, it just appears black at the moment. See? Oh. Dang. Well, I guess we gotta see the little guy over there. At least over to the beyond the colors there. So I have made this all the way across for here, but I haven't passed that point over there. I was tired, had to go to bed kind of thing, probably. Not entirely sure. But anyway, right here is the last one where I actually have it all the way across. So anyway, let's try to go back and so what I'm trying to do is take all the fireworks, in case you haven't watched my videos previously. Try to take all of these fireworks from last year's show and reuse them in this year's show, because these are the ones that didn't get fired off last year. These are the leftovers, because I had a bunch of ones where it was the see, I had the dispenser, then I had the hopper, and then I had the chest, and that was too many fireworks. Oh, okay. As soon as that one's full again, I'll send this one through, and I'll let this one sit there. Okay. Gotta remember that. It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna try. So yesterday, one of the stories I was listening to, I listened to my stories, see if there's any typos or whatever. Any spots that sound like they're boring. Yeah. Well, I try. Don't say I succeed, but I try. Finding the ones that are boring and getting rid of them. So one of them that I was listening to, though, is one of my favorite books is a Nancy Drew book. What's it called? Oh no. Okay, so it's Nancy Drew books. They were white at the time, and really little. I mean, they're normal sized books, but they weren't very long, so they were only about 150 pages. Yeah, it might have been Murder on Ice, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, whatever book it was inspired this one. The one that I wrote, it inspired it, because I was like, I kind of want Sean and Ashley to be skiing somewhere, and one of them gets hurt, and they end up getting captured by the bad guys. Well, I didn't know who the bad guys were going to be at the time, but I decided that would you stop that? Okay, anyway, no, apparently it's not going to. Anyway, I decided it was going to be Sean's grandfather's men. Won't make sense until you read the book. Until you read my books, but Sean's grandfather is the governor of New York. But since it's a fictional book, fictional situation, I made New York be run by the mafia. So I'm hoping I'm totally right on this one. That is totally fiction, not true. I made it up. But like that's the situation. So he's got mafia guards. Oh. Anyway, so he's got mafia guards, and one of them, the head guard, is Sam. And I know I have Sam in a lot of my books, and there's Sam Crenshaw, and there's Sam the mafia guard leader, and Who else? Oh, Sam Green, I think it is the head of the campus monitors. I don't know. I just know that I guess I really like the name Sam. You know, but one of my favorite characters on Cheers, Sam Malone. Anyway, I guess I really like that name. Oh yeah, I've got Samantha, who her daddy calls Sam. As much as I don't necessarily like that part of my sister's family, but they've got a Samantha and they call her Sam. So there's a reason. You'd have to know them to understand, but not the Sam thing, but the rest of it. And I'm not going into details. Anyway, so I'm almost done with this whole here. You know, this hole here, actually. Well, okay, we're not done with that, and we're not done with that, obviously. But I'm getting closer, a lot closer. So I was going to listen to more of my stories, but like I said, I need to stop and eat something. And on top of that, I was watching a video of Preston's earlier, and I never got back to it, and I feel bad now. If you don't know who Preston is, he's one of the people who produces the most videos about Minecraft. I don't know if it's the most, but he's one of them. He produces a lot of them. Makes a lot of them. Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, so I was, trying to fix the ground over here. And I came into the realization that I needed this to be lit up. And the only way I could think of to do it is these barrier blocks. It seems silly now, but that's the only way that I could think of to do it. So I did that, and it's making me happier now, because at the time it was annoying. Not realizing that I needed to use the barrier blocks to do this, but just, having to do it is a little annoying. Just a little. And I don't think anybody's going to answer me, but I wonder what everybody's having for dinner tonight. Oh, and I'm trying to remember to say this in every video. I've got some shorts that are coming out soon. Video shorts. I've got some video shorts that are coming out soon. And they are, obviously a lot shorter. A lot easier to fit into your day. I've got deer, I've got cats, I've got snow, I've got really loud rain. It's really loud because we've got like I don't know, we got a tin roof? Question mark? Not entirely sure what it is. But anyway, on our porch, awning, we got like a tin roof or something, because it is so loud. It's okay, but but it's kind of loud. So I was taking videos off of my phone and putting them on my computer. So if it was like a cat video, I could go and post it real easy. And then if it wasn't a cat, if it wasn't cat or deer or snow or whatever, I could do something with that too. Mostly that's what it is. There's also one where I took a video of the Christmas lights. My husband was driving us around, and they don't show up all that great, but it was way too cold to go outside walking around by myself. Maybe I'll try braving it next year. Well, this year. I will try braving it this year, but it was too cold. I'm used to being in the nice warm house, and then all of a sudden have to go outside when it was that cold. It just wasn't happening. And I do apologize, because some people don't have a neighborhood with Christmas lights, and they still remember being a kid, wanting to go and look at the Christmas light display somewhere. For me, Vacaville, California, they call it Candy Cane Lane at Christmas time. I don't know what that street is called otherwise, and they probably would like it if I didn't advertise what street it is for normal, but it's got either every single house lit or almost every single house lit. And I think it's one of those places that probably if they didn't have it lit, somebody would egg their house or something. If you don't know what that means throw eggs at your house because you were a party pooper. Or the one year it was, somebody was obviously too poor to even put out any kind of decorations. It's a nice neighborhood though. Anyway, and like they have all kinds of decorations out there, and it's all lit up. It's nice. Even the house where it was possibly some people who celebrate Hanukkah, even they put out something. They just had like blue and white. I think they had blue and white lights. So they didn't celebrate. They may not have celebrated Christmas, but they did celebrate something, so they did that. I like it. Anyway, I miss it. My husband says that somewhere around here is an area called Christmas Valley, where like literally the streets are, like say Santa Claus Lane and Rudolph Street, something like that. They are literally that all year round. So he keeps saying he's going to take me there, and he has not done it yet. We've been here since 2009. But usually he's working, so yeah. I mean, yeah, he could take me on his day off, but until this year, I don't think we could afford it. So maybe this year. I told him this year, if we can, we don't have to go, but if we can, it would be nice to go to Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe, and watch the fireworks. Although every time we do that, there's usually somebody that brings their dog, and somebody else is yelling at them for bringing their dog because the dog's not supposed to be at the park. And oh, I shouldn't have started talking about that because Sam's right next to me. But speaking of Sam, to change the subject, usually he fights me tooth and nail when it comes to doing his nails, clipping his claws so his nails don't curl up and go into his pads. That would be the palm of your hand if you're a people, and not a cat. So, and we have seen that happen. So, yes, it is a thing, and we try to clip our cat's claws regularly, but since I don't actually pay attention to the passage of time, except for, day and night, I'm not always keeping up on it, but I try. So usually he fights me tooth and nail, but every single time that we've done it lately, well, 2 times now, he's been a perfect angel. Dad, my husband held him around the tummy with his arm, and not too hard and not too soft, and Sam was perfect. Sam was a perfect angel. He complained verbally, but I'm not counting that, as long as he didn't try to bite me or claw me or wiggle worm. He was a perfect angel, and I thought that was really awesome, so I thought that was worth mentioning. So you're probably wondering why I decided to move all of this from here to there. My husband's asked me several times, and I've answered that question every single time he asked it. By the way. But, okay, so in my books that I'm writing, I wrote in... I just realized I don't think I finished that other story. In my books, I wrote in that there's the road to the airport, which this is the road to the airport. You'll notice that the pathway is, the dirt pathway is back in again. There's the airport. Well, there's no mention of past that, and there's no mention that there's fireworks on the way to the airport. So, since there are no fireworks on the way to the airport, and we're putting in fireworks for 4th of July, they had to go beyond the airport. So, I decided there's a back exit to the airport, and that's where the fireworks are going to be. So, instead of going through and driving myself crazy and getting fresh fireworks and firing these all off until they're all gone, stuff like that, I decided I wanted to use the fireworks that we have as the fireworks that we need for the 2024 fireworks display. Although, a bunch of these videos that you're seeing for Minecraft will not be seen until after that. Yeah. So, anyway, same goes for the 2025 fireworks display and the 2026. They're all going to be over there now. I'm going to try to come up with, different fireworks displays. Like, obviously, this one's going to be different from last year. I'm still working on trying to figure out how to get it to do exactly what I want to do, but automatic. It's supposed to be, oh, wait a minute. It's supposed to be that you go, you go to a certain spot and the fireworks go off. Oh, see, like right here. See, you get the minecart over this, and those are supposed to go off. But that only works if you have a pace car. But the pace car sometimes tries to come back again. You can't trust it to go by itself. And nobody wants to sit in the pace car. So, well, not nobody. And my husband volunteered to help me with that, I think. Somebody did. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was my husband. Volunteered to be the person in the pace car this year. But if I could by 2025 figure out how to get the fireworks out far enough that you can see them from the minecart, but there's this big old long line here, and they need to go off like right there, let's say. Well, it's probably gonna be longer than that, but if I could get it to, yeah, see, okay, if I can get it to do it to where you can just write it and they go off and you see them and it's really nice and everything, it'd be great. But right now we need a pace car, so that's probably what we're gonna use this year. I'm still working on, okay, so I've got one grand finale. No, I've got two grand finales. But last year I had one that was in the middle of everything. That's what I was taking apart at the beginning of the video. I want to go and set something up over there and do the grand finale thing again. Like, maybe on the way back. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a little bit. Try not to make too long of a video this time, but, there's also supposed to be a way that you go and, you build everything, and then you can, put in fast forward. I was saying something about that in, one of my videos. There's supposed to be a way that you can, make it build itself faster. I don't know how I would do that. And I bet you that all these little videos I'm making would still be too long for that. So I didn't record the whole thing. I just recording pieces of putting this together. So, so like when I go and do the 4th of July video, you'll be surprised. It'll be like, oh, look, this is how it all came together. And hopefully it'll be great. I only do this once a year with the fireworks. So, American Independence Day. So, and then I go and like I'll go and look at the internet and build some of the buildings I see on Google Maps. I'm not getting paid by Google either, but that's how I do it. Is I go and look at buildings and houses and stuff on Google Maps for because I'm trying to build the. Oh, I probably should have kept that there. Oh well. Fix that later. I'm trying to build everything that is in my stories. Not everything, but most of it. Because, obviously I don't want to go and build everything between New York and Chicago, or New York and Texas, or New York and Nevada. I don't want to build everything that's in there, just most everything. So, or not most everything. I want to build the stuff that makes sense for the story. So when I go and build stuff, I just build a little bit of that town. And like for Nevada, I really only need the train station. The train station in Reno, or the train station in Carson, or wherever. I have no idea, but that's all I need is the train station. So that's probably all I'm going to build. What was it? In one town, all I built was the what was it? It's like it's like a building shaped like a steeple. Well, I built a little bit more than that, but that's the only thing I'm remembering right now. And literally for London ? I just built I think it was London. Doesn't sound right, but I think that's what it is. Anyway, I just built a statue. They don't go to London, so no offense to London. I'm just saying that, I haven't had them go to London yet that I know of. So, I didn't build anything. I just built, it was a statue that has like a guy on a horse. Or maybe it was just a horse. I don't really remember. I'm in creative mode. You don't have to worry about me catching on fire or anything. in one of the towns, I literally just built what looks like a thrift store to me. I have no idea if it's like a thrift store or if it's a regular store, but the way the stuff was laid out, it kind of looks like a thrift store. And there was like a waterway. I don't know what it is exactly, but there was a waterway there across the street from it. So I built those two things, and that's the town. In another town, I just built the like the road goes underground and comes back out on the other side. So I built that. One of the towns, I had a bunch of buildings on one side of the street and a park on the other. So I built the, I usually try to build buildings that are simple to build, so I don't get a headache when I'm, it doesn't feel like a headache when I build them. So I made up the park as best I could, and then on the other side, I built all those buildings. They were kind of like a cookie cutter. They were all like the same layout and everything. So I just, I waited until the time was right, because sometimes I'm like looking at a picture and I'm not building that, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh, I can build that. And yeah, so anyway, I waited until the time was right and I put it together, and it looks great. Of course, New York, I'm making it up as I go along. And I actually put the Empire State Building and Macy's right next to each other, when technically they are on opposite sides of the street, and in fact, down the street from each other. I didn't know that until I looked at the map, and I'm like, oh, wow! So, but in that one, I don't think I saw the Twin Towers. Or maybe that was one of the oh wows too, because it was on the same street. I can't remember. I think it is on the same street though, but I put it on a street ahead of where it was supposed to be. I didn't know where it was supposed to go. That was one of the things that I could remember being there. But the thing was is that I remember it being part of the New York skyline. So that's why I put it where it was. And then it ended up not being where I had it. So, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm also hoping that, if they haven't already, as soon as they rebuild the Twin Towers, I hope that, nobody tries to, blow them up again. Hoping and praying on that one. So I really need to stop and eat something. I keep saying this. Okay, let me tell you the little story here. I keep saying this, and then I don't do it. I guess there wasn't really a story to that, but yeah. I keep saying it, and then I don't do it, so... And that's, like, it's not like I'm that hungry, but I do need to eat something. Oh no, I need to put that black back again, and... Okay. Well, we'll put it back later. Okay, so I just gotta pay a lot of attention and figure out which color is supposed to be where. That was not what I was aiming for, by the way. I wasn't trying to put that back up there. There we go. Well, this is going to be closed anyway, but, here. Let's do that. But I know it's going to be closed because I don't need it to be like that. We don't need this area anymore. So, so as soon as I'm done, we don't need it. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna turn all of this into grass and grass block and keep it that way. Yeah. No, I think that needs to be there actually. Well, I'll figure it out. Yeah, because that's the... Okay. Yeah. So I need to leave that alone. Yep. Okay, I'm going to take this out and then I will fill in where the lava is with grass again, and then I'll take that out, and then because it's just going to be easier that way. Seems like a lot of work, I know. So yeah, I was trying to give myself the barrier block, and I don't know if you're only allowed to have one or what the deal was, but it kept telling me you can't do that. So I went and asked my husband, does he know how to do it? And he didn't know how to do it. And so we asked my nephew, and my nephew said to do it this way, and it didn't work. He said something like S barrier or something like that. And it's like, why would it have to be S in there? But, I did it, and it didn't work. So either you can only have one barrier, or something else was going wrong. I have no idea, but yeah, another reason why I need to get off of here is I need to do the litter boxes. And I was watching a video earlier, and I need to watch that. I haven't caught up on watching my YouTube videos in a long time. Because I was trying to figure out what part of my story everything stops making sense. And it's right around Rose's story and Devon's story. I know that would make more sense if you knew who either one of those were, but if you read my books, it'll make sense, and if you don't, you'll continue to be confused. I call them stories because, like when you're a kid, you read stories, and that just kind of stuck in my head. Or like if you have a documentary, they often call it the story of that person, The only problem with my thought process on calling them stories is that, I keep watching, the movie Saving Mr. Banks. I keep watching that one and thinking, oh my gosh, because that could be me. I'm not saying that my books are going to be that popular. Hopefully they will, but, that could be me, where some movie company wants to buy the rights to my story, and I am probably going to be just like Mrs. Travers, and, going, no, this needs to be this way, this needs to be this way. I would probably go no animation, like no animated cats, no animated horses. I mean, if there's a dream sequence with a horse in it, that's a different subject, because one of my books has Sean having a nightmare, and he runs around the wall for the movie theater trying to catch the person that's been vandalizing his truck. And he goes around and finds that Ashley is on this horse with the evil version of Sean. That'll make more sense if you read the books. It's on the horse with the evil version of Sean, and then this other evil Sean comes up on a black horse or something like that, and the evil Sean is, kissing Ashley, and she's happy to be there and everything. And then the second one comes up and hugs her from behind on the horse. The horse just keeps getting longer and longer. And then a third one comes up. The third horse comes up. Anyway, and he changes into another Sean. Something like that. Anyway, and they all end up on that one horse. And, they're all kissing Ashley. So then he's standing there and he sees the real Ashley. Remember, it's still a nightmare. He sees the real Ashley standing there, and she's not happy to be there. She's, kind of looking forlorn and depressed and upset and all that. And as soon as she sees him, she gets mad. And she's got her sword in her hand, and I think a gun in the other hand. Can't remember. But she goes and moves that sword swiftly toward his forehead. And I think that's how I wrote it anyway. Anyway, and she takes the baseball bat and breaks his arm, and all this stuff. Remember, it's a nightmare. And anyway, so he's like laying on the ground, dying with his neck broken and everything, and he's like really thinking about their situation, and he makes a decision. So yeah, I don't know why I even got on that tangent, but there you go. Oh, y'all just reminded me. Actually, it's because I was telling the story and one of my cats sneezed. I haven't done Coral's claws yet. I want to make sure her claws don't go into her pads too. Oh, and if you've ever wondered, cats do get ticklish. See, I was thinking about doing something like this, but last I checked, that wasn't shooting off the fireworks like I was supposed to sometimes. Shot them off sometimes, but it didn't shoot them off all the time. So, yeah, that's a weird situation. Let's see here. Anyway, so this is all the stuff that I've been doing lately. If you're wondering about, stuff like that and that up there, that's just the way that I'm getting the fireworks into the minecarts. And it's working pretty good. So I'm taking them all out of these and those, and then putting them on whatever line they're supposed to be on. Like this one is, what color? This one's red. So then that makes this one yellow. And, I'm just trying to thin out I'm trying to thin it out as much as humanly possible. Where did I say red was? Oh, right here. Okay, so is that finished? Oh, good. Okay. Hey. So I wasn't trying to annoy you guys. I was trying to take a count of, how many times it went out today. It just happened to, come annoyingly. What do you mean the casino's boosted in some form or another? Oh. Are you getting sick or just having a throat problem? Okay. So if you include your audio, please keep your words nice. I'm just, I just don't want to, get copyrighted or anything. So yeah, I've run out of stuff to say. I don't know what else to say. Oh, except for that I'm in a photo club, and I took the picture. Yeah, in a previous video. So are you including your audio or no? Okay. So my son said that that's been mentioned already. And it's like, yeah, in a previous video. It's about the most exciting thing that's been happening right here. Oh, except for that I took my cats for a walk. Sam was like, oh hell no, I want to go back into the house. Ben thought that the grass outside was the salad bar at Round Table. He was really chomping on it. I'm not sure why, but he really likes grass. Yeah. Yeah, well, okay, so my son's saying that that grass helps the cats with their digestion. And yeah, but it also usually they it might be the same for dogs too. Usually they'll eat the grass if their tummy doesn't feel good. So I don't know if it's a tummy doesn't feel good thing or if it's just, ooh, grass, I want to eat it. I don't know. But whatever. And then Coral was like, she really wanted to go to this one house. It smelled really good to her. I don't know if they're having Italian tonight or if it was their yard, but no. Okay, he said I should have knocked on the door and made a new friend. I am the most chicken person when it comes to that, so I'm not going there. I'm a firm believer of better to be safe than sorry, I'm not saying any of our neighbors have ever given me a red flag to make me not trust them. I just, I don't know them, so. On the other hand, on the other hand, there's only one way to fix that, is to meet them, One of our neighbors, when we moved in anyway, had a couple of cats. Ew, maybe that's why Coral was all excited about it. She really wanted to go over to that house. It's like, babe, we can't do that. And I didn't want to step in their yardish thing. We don't really have yards. We've got community grass. It's a large area, but we got community grass, not like a military base, or at least not like the military base size. I think it's Travis Air Force Base, maybe, that I saw. I don't know. I also saw it on a movie. But, it's not like that. It's just, Yeah, because that was, you have a bunch of houses and there's a large field of grass in between. But ours is a bunch of condos and then there's grass in between. And every time it's windy, it sounds like we're in a wind tunnel. But, the last time it was all windy like that, I got to have some downtime off my Xbox because of the fact that we had no electricity for at least 5 minutes. It must have been longer than that because I put together a few different Lego sets that day. But, well, yeah, I think the electricity was only out for about 5 minutes. But, like, the internet was kind of funky that day. So I decided, you know what? I'll just put together these Lego sets. I bought what I thought was the big bucket of imagination. What it is several sets of classic Lego sets. So, like, there's, what is up there? There's like a, there's like a, no. I didn't get that one. I'll send you a picture later. What did I get? Oh, so there's a Ninjago thing. And there's a princess carriage, and there's a pineapple with hair. Oops! Always open up your cabinet all the way before you let go. There's a little train, a castle, a duck. Oh, okay. There is a space-like cruiser. Yeah, but only one. There, wasn't more than that. There's a Ninjago guy with like a flamethrower. I mean a flamethrower gun thing. Or maybe it's a staff. Well, you tell the people that put that box together. No, it said it was. It says it's an Ninjago. Anyway, I have a whole bunch of stuff up there, and then on a separate note, I put that together before. I've got another one that's like a snowy biome kind of thing with 2 seals, and there's a person and he's got a camera. I think that's really cool. Taking video or pictures of the mama and baby seal, and there's a snowmobile that goes with it. I built that on a different day, but still really cool. So you can tell where, my love for Minecraft came from. Legos. Not a paid advertisement for them either. And I'm suddenly wondering something. Do I have any pictures of my son when he was little? I don't think so, because I think they were on the external hard drive. always have backups. I know there's probably families out there where the husband's saying, you know, we don't need 16 external hard drives for the same thing. And I'm going, yes, you do. Yeah, but so far that doesn't exist. He's saying get an external that is designed not to fail, but so far that doesn't exist in my little world. Well, it's supposed to be, and so was the one before it that wasn't solid state because they hadn't invented solid state yet. But it still failed. Yeah. So he's saying that, solid state means that there's no working parts inside. So, that's what breaks down on the external hard drives is the moving parts on the inside. So solid state drive isn't supposed to have that and isn't supposed to break down. Whether it actually does this, I have no idea. Because I wanted to get the 12 terabyte solid state drive from Walmart. It's Western Digital, not a paid advertisement for them either. But we don't have the money right now, or at least my husband won't allow me to use the money for that because we're trying to pay bills. So it's not like he's being a jerk thing or anything like that. Oh, and speaking of that, so I had to go and take my mother-in-law to her chiropractor appointment, so that was good. Dragged my husband out because we needed kitty litter. We also needed water, but we never got to Costco with him there with enough time to get the water. So I still need water, and I'll have to get him to take me tonight or something. Oh. Anyway, but we bought a pizza yesterday. That was really cool. Because we ate 2 pieces for lunch, and then there was 7 pieces left over, so I took 4 of them and gave him 3. Well, then I started falling asleep. I don't know why. It was really weird because it was 7 o'clock in the evening when I was starting to fall asleep. And I'm like, okay. I took 1 bite out of that 1 piece, but I was like, I'm done. So I gave him the rest of that piece. What? Yeah, I guess. He says driving all day is tiring. It's like, yeah, I guess. And Sam's back again. You gonna say hi? Say hi? No. He does know how to say hi. And hello. It's kitty accented, but he does know how to say it. He just, he's like a toddler. Won't talk on the phone. Or in this case, the headset. I'll get him to say it one of these days. One of these days I want to get Coral meowing. I think that would be awesome to get Coral meowing. That would be awesome. Um, okay. I had a small problem there. Sam was pressing buttons on my, my chair's electric. So if I have a problem where I can't get up by myself, I can have the chair help me. So far, I haven't had that problem, thank God. No, I might have had it once. But mostly I haven't had that problem. So I mostly use it to recline the chair back when my back doesn't feel so great. And, lift the footrest. So, in this case, he was pressing buttons on accident. Whoa, it's 52 degrees outside. $60? So, where my son is, it's 60 degrees. Oh, I was just going to give a very vague of you're in California. That's it. Not any closer than that. My sister said that she was going to call me today, but apparently she's still upset. So, she was having a stressed down day yesterday. Or trying to. She basically texted me and said, "Stop bugging me for a minute, because, I'm trying to stress down." And it's like, okay. So, she didn't say it that rudely, but... Or, like, if she did say it like that, she didn't... It not malicious intent. Okay. So I don't recommend doing this particular activity the way I'm doing it in survival mode, because it would probably set your grass on fire. It used to. Okay, so he claims grass doesn't set on fire anymore. I don't know. I haven't tried because I play in creative. Okay. Well, we'll work on that part later. Okay. Wait. So that's blue. That's blue. That's blue. That's white. No, I'm separating them out because that wasn't supposed to be white and blue in the same thing. It was just supposed to be blue. Okay, so I'm still confused on this whole drip feed thing. Oh. So, are they giving us a part at a time, or? Okay. So, Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Yeah. Is, adding some stuff, but they're doing it slowly, so they're giving us a little bit at a time. So sounds like my son's friend Bothathan is upset about it. It sounded like he was upset about it. I don't know if he's upset about it, but it sounds like he is. Okay, we will take the top off and do it the right way later. Okay, so, here, let's take this out and see what happens. Yeah, I still haven't eaten. Dang it. It's kind of like right now it's too late to eat, because in a little less than a couple hours is dinner time. Well, if you're playing GTA, it does that. A lot. Blue, blue. That's still white. Okay, so we'll put the white in there. And we'll take the blue out because it's part of the lineup there. And then we'll do that. See, and then that way... Oh wait, did we want to take that out, or did we want to keep that in? I don't know. A little confused right now. So Sam's purring. I hope you could hear that. Okay, so okay. Dumb question. Black. Okay. I didn't know if there was going to be more black, so I put that there. Okay. Oh, I just thought of that. I've got a video short. I've had a whole bunch of shorts on Wednesday. Apparently a short is anything less than a minute. So I've had a whole bunch of those. I want to say 17. It may be crazy, but I've had a whole bunch of them. And one of them is a video of deer. And it's got 108 views already. And that was just like, what, yesterday, day before that? What the heck is today again? Yeah, so that was just like, yeah, yesterday or the day before that. already got 108 views. So that was really cool. That has 108 views. I might have more now. I have no idea. Made me happy that people are watching my Disneyland videos. People really seem to like America Sings. So I think that's awesome. Okay, I did not do that little accent for awesome on purpose. It sounded cool when I said it though. Actually, I won that grass star. Thank you. So, what ended up on the house? What is that? Oh, okay. So, they're talking about how an Avenger is on a house. Remember, they're talking about GTA. Oh, it's my son Squibs and his cousin friend Bobathan. So they're playing GTA. I'm not, because I'm trying to finish this one of these days. Why in a minute 15? Oh. Where do they have time trials? In the Ellis car meet? Oh, okay. Okay, well, here's this one. Red and yellow and brown and green and blue. Ooh, blue. Okay. There. Okay. There. Now let's get rid of the blue. This is the way that we've been doing it the whole time. Or the way I've been doing it the whole time. This is the blue, right? No, it's red. Hold on. That's blue. Okay. Oh, that's not very big. Oh, it's the one vehicle that you did the one race with. Okay. Okay. Well, I've run out of things to say, so I am gonna let you go. And hope you're having a great day. Know that you are enough. If there's no problem you cannot solve or handle, even work in school, you are important. You do matter. You have a friend right here, and I will see you in the next video.